Daima's first wave of DLC is here, but not every fighter deserves your zenny. Some are busted, others straight trash. Let's break them down right now. First things first, let's discuss the rules of the tier list. I have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and F tier, and I'm gonna tell you why I have these tiers. Every tier has their purpose. S tier meaning glass cannon, meaning they can get out of any situation and they're just that good. A tier is just a little bit, they could have been S tier, but they just don't have all the skills to make it up. B tier means you're decent, but you're still going to struggle a bit with the competition. C tier means you are scrapping and you have to try to fight your way out just to get up to B tier, and so on and so on. F tier means you are not competitively viable and that you kind of just lag behind the pack. There's only a few characters that's F tier, and in this case we're only doing the DLC. So Pansy is in F tier, and for good reason she's in F tier. Let me show you why. Now when the DLC first came out, I thought Pansy was going to be a good character, but boy was I wrong. She has 2 bars of health, and when it comes to her moveset, she's the type of character that she has to stun you and be in your face to get things to come off. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of characters that do that, but people do it better than her. You can play as Videl or Hercule as a better option, and anytime someone attacks her, like, her health just goes down like butter. She has decent strings, but they only but go so far. Now you're looking at the damage output from the super moves and stuff. Like, literally look at the super moves. Like, it was under 5k. A lot of characters, unfortunately, exceed that. They go to 8k to 10k. And then, like, this is her ultimate, by the way. This does not do a lot of damage. It only does 12k. You see everybody in the game doing at least 15 to 20k and freaking super. That's insane. Alright. This is where I am at. Gloria. We're gonna put him B tier on the tier list. And I'm going to tell you why. Glorio, aka Super Saiyan 4 Goku meaning. You might think that's a joke at first, but it's not. He does a decent amount of damage. He has a decent amount of rush strings. He definitely does way more than Pansy. But what holds him back is that he can't exactly get behind his opponent in the way that you want to without being that skilled. A lot of S tiers for some reason have a teleport and it holds him down. And what I meant by him being Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he literally has a move that can literally give him ki. It's just like what is it? I'll beat you in 5 seconds. Whatever that case crap that he has, it's basically similar. But when you look at his damage and overall character, he only lags behind what some of the greats have. He doesn't have any teleporting moves. It's not gonna easily get behind you. You have to be skilled with him. So this is why I put him as B tier. Hey, like this video if your main made it to S tier. Because I definitely showed a glimpse at it in the beginning. We will touch base on that later. Speaking of S tier, if you guess Daima Goku for S tier, you would be correct. Especially because I put it in the beginning of the video. Let's talk about it. This is why Daima Goku is S tier. Being a small character, you have a lot of advantages, and especially because Goku has the power pole, his rush strings are very strong. And when I mean they're very strong, they're very strong. Every super move that he has does a decent amount of damage. Literally, that super attack did 10k. And don't even get me started, they gave him a new ultimate that is an explosion wave. Now if your opponent backs up, or they're in the wrong spot, be careful, because this is gonna hurt. This ultimate takes a decent amount of damage, 12k. They also give him bonus. He could transform into Super Saiyan, and trust me, this transformation stacks on a lot of what we wanted. And originally when they first dropped this character. Now look at the super attack. It literally does 11k because he hit the ground. Which is actually insane. Look at this other one. The damage, bro. This does 96. So it's 9,600 and change, but it's still not that bad. And then they give him a super Kamehameha. I was wondering why this Goku has a power pole and no Kamehameha. and we waited to the DLC for us to get it. Now look at this. Just as epic as the anime as well. And that, my friend, does 12k. On to the next one. With that being said, let's take a detour to Majin Ku. Majin Ku is in B rank for a reason. He has the skills. He could have been in A rank, but he's been held back a little bit. Let me tell you why. Majin Ku, a Majin made in the Demon Realm. Now, this is after the fact of Majin Buu, etc. Yada 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 for the storyline's purposes. But he's a very goofy character. And he does a decent amount of damage with each attack. The only thing that really holds him back is flexibility. He's not as fast as the other characters, but he does pack a punch with his ultimate being 15k. This character is very fun to play as, and his movement can be a little bit better. That's what pushes him away from A rank, to be honest. But like, look at this. Look at this goofy character. If you put him in the right situation, he can make a comeback for you. And especially because he can heal as one of his skills. Last but not least is Vegeta. Vegeta has literally 3 forms, starting from base all the way up to Super Saiyan 3. Now Vegeta is an S tier for multiple reasons. Not even just because he's a very skilled fighter and he's fast enough, faster than a lot of the cast. But when you look at his kit, he is very, very, very good. And especially because he's not backing away from challenges like Ultra Instinct and Beast Gohan. Let's talk about it. We're talking about from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and down. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta literally has Instant Sparking, Wild Sense. It's literally a move that goes to you and it targets you very well. It does 10k, and if you get a floor smack, it does 11k. You have a slash flash, and his ultimate, it's called Gallic Doom. Now, this is the move that he did literally in the anime and started aura farming. He literally ends up punching you in the gut after his Gallic Gun, grabs you, and drops you on the floor, and you have to sit down like a good boy. Now, as for Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan, and base form, their moves are very simple. And they have a lot of after image and after image strike in the movesets that makes them very valuable. Especially base form has after image and it has revive bug. And revive bug is obviously a new move. It's something from the Daima series, but it's a bug that he eats and it allows him to heal. But when you think about this moveset, it's very quick, flashy. He's able to get behind you. He has one of his Vegeta signatures where he throws Ki Blasts at you. It's everything that you will want in a Vegeta main. And the thing that what makes him good, besides him being small, is that everything in his moveset just works so well with each other. And especially because he doesn't need a lot of time to literally take his opponent down. Literally every ultimate he has does way above the normal damage. That Gallic Gun did 17k. And I'm not just trying to fucking Vegeta glaze the whole video. But when you start thinking about it, it makes a lot of sense to why he was the last character to be chosen as their last character in the DLC. Well, that took a while, but this is my full-on DLC tier list of the Daima character DLC thus far. We have a part 2, so I might see you within a month or two, or a couple months realistically to when they drop the DLC. But if you made it to the end of the video, subscribe and comment your favorite character, cause this DLC patch, it could have been better, but this was a step in the right direction. Now hopefully they give us more stages and more character customizations. But I'm your host Zion Hize, and I'm out.